Mamdani and Anthropic, New York City mayor and Claude, the company behind Claude. I think one thing they both have in common is they have both great marketing teams. And it's not just in the sense of like they're really good at like figuring out what people want or all that. It's more so they're just great at getting their message across. So even if you look like right now, he had a post about the budget deficit in New York. The degree to which is true, I can't fact check. I just saw the video, but it was a very well organized video. Got the point across. Had engaging text and engaging messages, engaging cunts to get his message across to many people who are a big fan of him. With Anthropic, they have a lot of research papers. They or a lot of research they do, and it's very cool. The stuff they're doing, whether it be in safety, whether it be in computer use and all that, and they're very able to get it across and engaging. Where I always think about that because I think when as the capability of a person and organization is growing tremendously, right? I do think the value of how you can there's an increase in value in being able to make other people see that value, right? Um, because just because like you're worth $1 billion doesn't mean people know you're worth $1 billion. I don't use the monetary to get the message across. Like just because something is really really cool doesn't mean people know it's really really cool. And you have to get the message across. And I think that's something I've been really wondering more. It's just like with Big Thing I was watching like Daniel's video right now. I was like, bro, let's actually do more videos like this because like this is a really great way to say, hey, we'll do something really cool. It's not like over edited. It's not like too crazy. It's just a nice simple video with Anthropic. They have amazing animations. Kind of reminds me of TEDx has these videos. TEDx or TED Talk. I can't remember which one. I think it's actually just TED. TED has these amazing animated videos. There's also another one. Um, some Bible thing, Bible stories. I don't remember. Like they all have these great animations and great ways to convey messages. And I think even now, just as an individual, I think with Big Thick AI, I could do more stuff like that. With Star Labs, when I have more throughput, I could look into doing that. I even think with research labs, I think one of the best investments for a research lab would be to hire an animation team. I think a lot of the concepts that are a lot of the stuff that's being worked on is really just a one good animation away from making a lot of sense to a lot of people. Um, because its numbers are obviously cool, and theories make sense. The more you look into them, all that research papers are great. But like once you can actually visualize something, which is why I love space intelligence so much. Once you can visualize something, it's much easier to actually consume it. I think with research labs, I would really love to see them invest more in that animation, that education side of things, like similar to what TED does, but more so for their work and just other stuff like getting people into AI research. And even from like the animation studio side, I would be interested because I feel like as an animation studio, what I would do if I was looking for funding and my let's say my pilot show didn't work and I didn't have the money to work on a pilot show for like maybe a year or two, a year or three. Um, I would probably go to these research labs and say, hey, you guys need to get a message across, and we're good at doing these stuff like really really quick, and then try and like partner up and try and get something done. Um, but honestly, it's just a thought. I think something that's still in the works in my head. 'Cause I do think that's something I've been thinking about more is trying to take the best of people's talents. Right at UMD, we have people who are good at marketing. We have people who are good at computer vision. We have stuff like that. We have different skills. So it's really like instead of having someone who's good at computer vision work on Big Think AI, social media, why not just have someone who's good at marketing, work on the social media, have someone who's good at computer vision, lead a project on computer vision, all of that instead of trying to just put a block in the circle. Because people they're not even interested in adapting per se. It's more so just like no one has really bothered to actually invest in that specialization or that arrangement of specialties. But yeah, rough thoughts. Besides that, though, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.